Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chonburi come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Kirkesh. Ball is over the line. And he's had it nicked away.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Van Dijk. Saliba. And it's Messi. Caicedo makes the interception. Now James. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's well spotted. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! It's a goal! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Chonburi penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Quarter of an hour played. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Played out towards the right wing. Quality ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. And he's one-on-one! Decent chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence.
He's having a go! And that wasn't far away.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And it's Kirkesh. Lewandowski. Nice interception, well timed. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rice. Looking to play him in. Gabriel cuts it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Son Heung-min, played in by Son Heung-min.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Crossed him, he's got two! Vitinha. Rice. Chance here to counter. Rice is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Caicedo. Now it's Alvarez. No, that's been intercepted. Fernandez. Camavinga. Raul. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Saliba. And it's Fernandez. Caicedo. Kerkez gets across to intercept that. And it's Vitinha.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Alvarez. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Kerkez made a search from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And the pass is intercepted. Fernandez, nicely weighted ball.
There will be
That is
one
good
minute added
alertness.
time.
Vitinha. Not the most accurate pass. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello everybody, and please
Well, it's been
join me
intriguing
in
stuff so
wishing a
far,
happy
and it's
wedding
1-1 at the break.
anniversary for one of
Both
our
teams
fan club
hoping
members.
for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. Great vision. He's in plenty of space here. Thinks about the shot. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Fernandez. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Mbappe.
Might want to be careful there.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. Alvarez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He gets big! We've got a goal! And they can dream again of a better life, of greater prestige. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Engages and forces him off the ball. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that was vital.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And this is Lewandowski. Son Heung-min. And Fernandez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
James. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Messi. In by Messi. Raul has a look and plays it forward. And they can counter here. Now that's well seen too. And they've got rid. Jimenez calmly anticipates. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And it's James. Oh, that's fabulous. In by James. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Chonburi perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Raul. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Deftly away. Now it's Lewandowski. He's had it taken off him. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's McGinn.
Chonburi surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That pass has been well intercepted. Jimenez. And it's Fernandez. And this is Lewandowski. And he's been shifted off it. To McGinn. Now it's Doku. And this is Lewandowski. Chonburi can feel it. Promotion now frighteningly close, but they're having to navigate around some pretty stubborn opposition here.
It's tempting to say, Peter, they're making things harder for themselves by not killing off the game when they had the chance.
Looking for the run. That ball looks a good one. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Oh, this looks sharp. Rice. Rooney. Now it's shapes to shoot! No mistake! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's James. He is through here. Header! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So it all boils down to this. The team so
Hello,
desperate to
everybody,
be
and
up amongst the
welcome to today's
big
match.
hitters. And today, only a win suffices. It truly doesn't get any better, any bigger than this. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. Chonburi cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. James, showing great feet there. Deep cross. Oh, important interception. Well, we hardly need reminding, Jim, of the strengths of David Beckham. He could play a huge part in the outcome of this game.
Yeah, he's one of a kind, isn't he, Peter? No one could match his accuracy or technique in delivering the ball. On top of that, you have his great fitness levels getting up and down the pitch, and his big game mentality, and his quiet leadership.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe! Goal! Arsenal! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Chonburi finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Mbappe. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Serginho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Chonburi are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Passing nice and neat. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Serginho. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Messi. Great work on the overlap.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Lofty rises! Dispatched clinically! Not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Nicked it back promptly. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Doku. Oh, given away, and he shoots! It's a loose ball. Zaire Emery. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Picked out brilliantly. There's the shot! That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he's there to make the challenge. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Nice interception, well timed. Doku looking understandably energised after his goal. Chonburi are looking to break at pace. Azar. James kept aware. and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. That is being shifted off it. Pull it. Heading backwards.
Not a lot more he could do there. It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Camavinga could move up a gear here. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Jimenez clears it away. He's having a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
So what can they make of this? Oh, there's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Arsenal kick off the second half. Rijkaard. And Koundé. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, super find. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Chonburi have themselves a chance from the spot. To turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. As close to a certainty as can be.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
After 50 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Chonburi get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Now, can they get him on the finish? And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose.
Takes a shot! Aimed beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Real chance! It's in! And they edge themselves ahead. They have it in their sights once more. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Chonburi choosing to make the first change.
10.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Doku.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Caicedo.
No foul, says the referee.
23.
And here's the chance to counter. Oh, red, nice
Coming on the
interception.
field,
So
number
we've reached the
20,
hour mark.
Robert Lewandowski.
Son Heung-min.
Number 14.
Hazard.
Son Heung-min.
Now it's Hazard.
Number 9. Hazard. Number 4.
Serginho.
Fernandes.
Knocks it
Number
into space.
33. The attendance for this match
Pull it.
was 29,830.
Got a throw in. And it's Hullet. Zaire Emery. Pass is just off target. And that has left him in a heap. Son Heung-min. Now it's Lewandowski. Chonburi have it back and can go again. Now it's McGinn. And it's played in. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
McGinn. Fernandes. And it's James. Can he get on the end of this? And the pass is intercepted. That has been slung wide. Cross goes in there.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Arsenal have a free kick. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Beckham looking to play it into the box. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Serginho. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Lewandowski. That's a cute ball. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Changes him with that pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Just eases him off the ball. James. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And he was alert to it. Koundé wins the duel this time. He's tried one! That's got him rattled. Looking for the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. That is good alertness. Tries to play it through. James. Son Heung-min. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, this looks sharp. Looking to play him in. He's onside. And that is as far as it goes. Chonburi are going up. And now they can dream. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Chonburi really deserve full...
Chonburi get ready for another crack at the big
Hello,
prize.
everybody, and
Will
welcome
they
to
get the
today's
win they
match.
need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an extraordinary defender with an unconventional style, incredibly quick, and so good at carrying the ball forward. Keep your eyes on him.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nice interception, well timed. McGinn. Caicedo. Can he spark a counter here? And Son Heung-min. And here's Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. He's in a great position here. Kukçu. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Now that's well seen too. He's found... There's the shot! They've scored! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Son Heung-min, he's onside. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Games hinge on moments like this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Chonburi grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That's a decent clearance. Shot could be on. Climbs up big. They've scored! And again they hit the front. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 18 minutes.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 18, Robert Lewandowski.
Kukçu going full tilt down the right-hand side.
Lewandowski.
Chance to deliver.
Robert Lewandowski.
Cleared without hesitation. Played out to the left flank. And this is well. Can he finish? Camavinga. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Zico. Nicely weighted ball. Knocks it out wide. Saliba getting this one clear. It's a pretty loose pass. Guardiola. Picks out brilliant. Great chance! Sticks it away! Again, in a Trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Doku. He's on it, can he get away? Zico wins the duel this time. Spread out to the left. Hazard. Overhit and out of play. And now they can clear their lines. Raul. Son Heung-min. And it's Camavinga. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. Chonburi are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's having a shot! It's hit the upright. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rijkaard. Not the most accurate pass. Five minutes till the break. McGinn. Hakimi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, it's come off the upright. And this is Lewandowski. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And the shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Van Dijk. Bernardo Silva. And it's Hakimi. McGinn. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Tries a shot! He has done it! They're back within reach!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. And we're underway again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that.
Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! Really well taken goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Zico. Now it's Lewandowski. And he's lost his man here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Doku. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Caicedo. This looks promising. Foot in.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good alertness. Now it's Doku. And it's Caicedo. Raul absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
McGinn. Now it's Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Hazard. Passing nice and neat. Zico. McGinn. Doku. Mbappe, given the lift of his goal. That's a little off target. That's a good run down the left. That is a great pick out. Lewandowski! They've done it! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Robert Lewandowski.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
Robert Lewandowski.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Mbappe. Real chance! And it's in! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 8.
Chonburi playing for pride here. The match
Substitution.
surely beyond them. And it's Messi. Christensen. And it's Caicedo. And Bartasagi. Short changes him with that pass. Christensen. Messi. 75 minutes played. We can run on to that. Hazard. Played it again. He gets big. No, not the best of headers. And it's Batasagi. Caicedo. Kukçu looking to penetrate opposition lines. He is through here. Big chance! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
It's become a case of men against boys. Messi. And that pass isn't the best. Hakimi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Kukçu. Rijkaard. And Guardiol. Just 5 minutes left. And it's Batasagi. Oh, super find. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Van Dijk. Keep the ball and you win the game, it really is that simple. Now it's Lewandowski. Jimenez.
There will be 2
Christensen.
minutes added time.
And it's Caicedo. And the number on the board is 3. Kukçu. For Messi. He's away! Now then, the ball's come loose. Lewandowski does well to get it. It's Lewandowski! Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Chonburi cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Legend, title winner, in some sense a trendsetter. Claude Makélélé was certainly all of those things. In his first season in English football, his team won the league with what was back then a record number of wins.
Mbappe!
That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, well played. Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Guti. Again. Doku. Romero. And it's Makalele. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Guti. Again. Here's Doku. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Doku. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Stojkovic. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Guti. Takes a shot! And it's a goal! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Red Star have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
No way through. Mazraoui. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Serginho. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Jimenez. To McGinn. Mbappe! And it's Stojkovic. Makalele. Mazraoui. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caicedo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Camavinga. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. Akanji gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappe. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Stojkovic. Messi. Caicedo. To McGinn. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga. Jimenez. Camavinga makes the interception. Van Dijk.
Chonburi truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Makalele with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. Red Star are down to 10 men. Doku. Stojkovic. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. And this is Ronaldo. And it's Serginho. Oh, it goes for a shot! And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And we've reached half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Chonburi really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half,
Just
Peter.
a quick announcement.
The boss
We
will
would
be
like to inform
demanding
you
the
that
same level of
CCTV is
intensity
now in
from his team.
operation for
So
your
I'd expect
safety.
to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going three...
He's having a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he get it through? Delivers. Oh, smashing header! And yes, it's there! The second half sparked straight into life. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution.
Red Star can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Knocks it into space. And he was quick to react. Caicedo. Now it's Doku. Gets a good foot in there. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Chonburi are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Guti. Opts for safety. Neuer. And Akanji. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Serginho, who does have an assist to his name.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 10,
Back to the keeper it goes.
Messi. Number 21, Doku.
Right here,
Number
right now,
6,
it's not looking favourable.
Again.
They're chasing the ball
Coming on the field,
and the game.
Number 20, Robert Lewandowski. Number 14,
Akanji
Son Heung-min.
looking to play him in. Big chance! He's scored! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Chonburi still have the cards to affect this game. Now it's Lewandowski. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Caicedo. Can he get on the end of this?
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Chonburi are looking to go forward now. Camavinga looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's Fernandes. Now it's Son Heung-min. He has found a way through. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Fernandes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Saliba cuts it out. Played out towards the right wing. He's had a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Van Dijk is there to clear.
Has been indicated.
Threads one in. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. And this is Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Areas within these grounds.
So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, I have to say, I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed. As soon as they got their goal, you felt they were...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central... To Nielsen! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Olise. It's a really well-measured ball. McGinn. Caicedo. Can he spark a counter here? Messi. And it's James. Saliba. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Camavinga. Mbappe. And this is Messi. This might spell take. Decent chance! He's scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
16 minutes is number
So we
11,
have our breakthrough.
Kylian
It's so
Mbappe.
often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kylian Mbappe.
And it's Pedri. Pedri puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Camavinga. Delivers the ball.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Nicely weighted ball. It's Drogba! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Yamal's cross. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Played through into space. That's been cut out, well played. Yamal is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Oh, that's a waste.
He has a livelier imagination than I thought. The angle just wasn't quite there.
Drogba. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. Tries to play it through. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! Chonburi have the chance to go the other way. The most accurate pass. James. Camavinga. Played out to the right. Foot in. Out towards the flank. Drogba. Son Heung-min. Pedri! Caicedo. McGinn. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ball's gone out of play. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Now it's Drogba, played back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Yamal's cross. James gets it away.
2 added minutes has been
And
indicated.
it's Pedri. There's a searching pass. Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
that pass isn't the best. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please take this opportunity.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Madrid kick off the second half. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Yamal. Pedri. Yamal gets into a good position. He's done well to get that clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good spread. Can he get on the end of this? Ball swung in. And he takes a shot! Oh, crossbar! Played back in. Son Heung-min. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's on it, face to face with the keeper. And the shot! They've scored! Into the lead once more. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Chonburi get themselves into the lead.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Has a look and plays it forward. Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. Oh, important interception. Distributed tidily. It's a throw-in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 14.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's having a shot!
Number 23.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Coming on the
Well,
field.
there wasn't too much wrong with his
Number
effort.
20,
He needs to get on the ball
Robert
again and
Lewandowski.
give it another crack. I
Number
would.
24, Neymar. Number 9,
And he's whipped it across.
Fernandez. Number 33. The attendance
And that's
for
a
this
throw.
match was 29,813.
And it's Azar. Caicedo. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. Beraldo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Caicedo. Chance here to counter. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. That has ended up in no man's land. Neymar. Neymar. He's got away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught now. Has another go! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Chonburi go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Great vision. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Petri with the... He's got all. They've done it! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Threads one in. And this is Neymar.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Azar. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Neymar. And it's James. Oh, perfectly measured that. Neymar picks it up out wide. Neymar plays it in.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. James. Rijkaard goes sliding in. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Caicedo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Nicely aimed pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Chonburi have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your reflections then, Jim?
Chonburi definitely approached the game in the right way. A nice mix-up of tactics, constantly keeping their opponents guessing. And it was just a lovely show of adaptability. This is a performance that hasn't just got...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So it's away we go then. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like him.
And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. Hazard. Messi. And it's James. And here's Nunez. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Conte. And the counter is on. And it's Hazard. Look at the... Nunez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Nunez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now this could be a chance. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Hernandez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that has been clubbed away. Hazard turns back here, probably the best option. Passing nice and neat. Chonburi still without a single shot on target. And no, that was never going to make it. McGinn, nicely weighted ball. Now it's Mbappe, and he's found a way past. Mbappe! Goal! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Chonburi are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he plays one through. And the shot!
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Hazard. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hernandez. Oh, smashing header! Really well taken goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Oh, that's well spotted. Doku. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Azar. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Darwin. Real chance! Goal! Milan! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has two. Milan go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And Beckham! And somehow it stayed out.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Nunez. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And the action is back on the way.
Chonburi can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Beckham, bullish header! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Messi. Pressure coming in from all directions. That has been cut short. Now that's well seen too. Oh, easy pickings there. He won't be happy with that one. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. And the finish! Oh, taken with style. And they are dragging it back. Game on again. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Chonburi get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Messi receives it in a wide position. Messi! He scores! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Chonburi have scored 2 quick goals here and are... It's Neymar! Jimenez can get it clear. Caicedo. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Mbappe. Chonburi have it back and can go again. He's on it, can he get away? Nice interception, well timed. That's going to go a long way. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Azar. Beckham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Doku is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that is one way to stop him. Hazard has given away a free kick.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, super ball! Nesta with a fine tackle.
Chonburi really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Back into the middle. Now it's Lewandowski. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending.
And he's had a hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Conte! Oh, should have put that away. Now it's Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Messi. Numero 19. Numero 14.
We're back in possession and ready to go again.
Lasciano il campo per
Played down the flank. It's a promising position.
il numero 3. Roberto Carlos. Il numero 2. Il numero 11.
Nesta spots it and intercepts. Into the last 5 minutes. And he lines up a cross. He rises!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Yamal. Koundé. Batasagi. Azar. Chonburi do have a chance to counter here. Lewandowski gets into a good position. Batasagi gets into some space. Cleared away. Looking to play him in. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Guti. 4 extra minutes added on. He's picked his way through. Cross to the back post. And he's taking no chances there. And that's been won straight back. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Thiago Silva deals with that comfortably. And it's Caicedo. Shot, decent chance! Not the most accurate pass. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Real chance! And he's done it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Opts for safety. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not. And Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Chonburi leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's superb. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Xavi Alonso. Distributed tidily. Back into the middle. And he's picked out the run. That is a brilliant interception. Caicedo. Over to the left. And Mendes. Hazard gets into a good position. He gets big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Adams gathers from the goal kick. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Bartasagi. And it's Azar. McGinn. That's a little off target. Makaleli. Climax!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
It's climax! Dealt with nicely by the defence. That has not gone well. Doku. Caicedo. Stood up well to him there. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Drogba. He's gone for goal! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bruno Mendes. They get a throw in. Caicedo has created one goal already. Doku. And it's James. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Played out to the right. And here's Messi. Kluivert. He's in a good... There's the shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Into the final 5 minutes. Alonso! Oh, what has happened here? Big header! They've scored! Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Batasagi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Spread out to the left. That's good play. Looking to play him in. Saliba. No, that's been intercepted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Chamburi can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Picks out, takes a shot! And another try! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good.
And he's had a hit! Oh, he's been caught napping! And here's Azar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. Mendes promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's well spotted. Makaleli shifted it to the flank. Hazard. Doku.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Played into space out wide.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 33, number 9.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
Number 21.
Hazard
Doku.
really was
Number
well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity
Coming
to
on
turn.
the field, number 20, Robert Lewandowski.
And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And they get themselves in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration,
Number 4,
voila.
Mbumo.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Just eases him off the ball. Van Dijk cuts it out.
This is the time you need that pace.
James. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. And the counter is on. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Ferran Torres. He's through here.
Chonburi really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the finish! Oh, it's come off the upright. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi. Drogba. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Knocks it into space. Hazard. Oh, the ball's gone astray. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Zaire Emery. He's going for goal! He should have put that one away.
Zaire Emery really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
That is a little undercooked. And here's Neymar. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may...
Chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Substitution.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Pinches it off him. Now it's Owen. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. He's had a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Chance to deliver.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. There and a chance! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Chance, surely! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chonburi can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were...